Welcome back, Boss Kids, for another episode of Boss Kids Talk. Today's episode is going to be a special edition. We have the men here joining us, talking about money management skills, money talks, exclusively for men. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves? Who do we have here?
All right, man, we got the newest member of the Boss Kidz, Fred, newest member of the marketing and communications team, taking in with y'all.
Landon, you guys already seen me before. I've been on a couple episodes, so yeah, y'all know what to expect.
And you guys know me as Jalen, per usual. So what are we going to talk about today, Chan?
How do y'all feel about the trends? As being men yourself, how do you feel about the trends in money management with the men?
I think it's something that a lot of men struggle in, but it's really not that hard to, to keep yourself accountable within like your money, stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like I see a lot of my peers, they're not that educated about money management and whatnot. I feel like that's why a lot of people aren't good at it because they don't really know about it per se.
Yeah, that too. Just picking up off of Jalen and Landon. A lot of guys our age, they don't really know what to do. If you give them $100 right now, they'll probably just go buy a T-shirt or something like that. They don't really know what to do with the $100.
One thing I have seen from like just being in college, because like we're around young people like ourselves 24/7 in college. So of course people want to throw the fashion, you know what I'm saying? They want to throw this on, they want to throw that on. It's always a competition for like who has the best stuff on. And I think so many times we can get wrapped up in that. And I saw this quote from a business owner, and it was telling us to live within our means, not above our means. Like, if you know you can't afford to buy Michael Mary jeans, like, why are you spending your whole check on Michael Mary jeans? You know, it's not necessary. Like, if you're blowing your whole check on something, you probably need to
reevaluate that.
You feel me? Take a step back, evaluate some things, maybe save some money up.
Have you guys ever made like a really like dumb purchase that you like regret it? Like,
man, listen, let me start first. Okay, so one of the dumbest purchases I ever posted, I would never do it again. I bought a jacket, right? Okay, but the jacket, okay, I went to Tennessee to the little mall or whatever, and I went to the tourist religion store, but I thought the jacket was on sale. So it was like, I seen 75 on there. But when I took it to the rest and you rung it up, it was 750. So I'm like, hold on, what should I do? Should I take it back? And mind you, it's a lot of people behind me, mainly women. So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to look no type of lady. So I was like, okay, bet. I was like, 750? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I flipped the money over 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I was like, I put the money up, put my card out, paid for it. Still want to take it back to the day.
You feel like you was peer pressured into making that choice?
Oh, most definitely. Because I had my girl beside me too. And she was like, what you gonna do? I was like, girl, what we gonna do?
Let's talk about it. As men, y'all. Talking to females and messing with girls. Like, if you have a girlfriend out there, it's expensive. Like, so what do y'all do to kind of mitigate that expense of going on dates while you're in college? Like, how do you do that?
Like, I'm sure if you have you guys have a girlfriend, you guys know that it's like y'all go out to eat, she expects you to pay every time. And obviously, like, I'm a gentleman, I want to pay for every time. So what I kind of do, I kind of not necessarily avoid like going out to eat dates, but I save them for like special occasions, things like that, like once a month type of thing.
At home dates are the best dates. Put a flower in the middle of the table, 2 plates, steak, whatever you want the side to be. And we just gonna keep it real simple. I feel like the simple things bring more it just brings more love and care to the relationship, you know, because anyway, we can all go out and buy a $20 combo, you know, but I feel like the thought and the passion behind what you're doing at home, I feel like it goes a longer way than taking your girl out on a nice day. You know what I'm saying?
How do you guys feel like if your girl's like, hey, like, let's go out to eat, but I want to pay this time? Like, has your girl ever said that to y'all before?
That they want to pay?
Yeah. They never.
I've been like taken out before. Like I know, like either for like an occasion or sometimes they just take me out. I mean, yeah, occasionally, sometimes.
It's happened a couple times, but I just like, I don't know about you guys, but I just feel so weird. Like,
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't feel weird.
Hey, I love it when my girl runs to that bill. I be like, baby, you got it. You got it. You got it. But I love them black queens. I love them strong queens. You got it. You got it.
I feel like saving has really kind of like become more of a thing in 2023, 2024. I feel like a lot of people are starting to like see the importance of saving. And being as we're all in college and stuff, do y'all think that it's true? Like, do y'all see that people are trying to save more or invest more?
I feel like a lot of people talk about it, but not a lot of people like they hear about it. They're like, oh yes, like good ideas, but they really don't put it into practice. You know what I mean?
But the entrepreneurship thing, like, I think that really was helped by COVID. Like, once COVID hit, I feel like people started to understand, oh, I'm not gonna get generational wealth going to this 9 to 5. I'm not gonna like, and I think a lot of people in our generation, the men especially, are starting to see like, to really survive, kind of even survive in this world, like you kind of need multiple streams of income.
Most definitely.
It's like a lot of like we said before, a lot of people preach it and stuff like that, but it's also like a lot of people don't really like yeah, it's good that they want to like start like business and stuff like that, but a lot of people don't really take into account the amount of work it actually takes to like be your own boss. And like it's also stressful, you know what I mean? Like you have to be able to deal with all that stress, and a lot of people are not made for that.
To add to what Landon said, I've seen a lot of people like start businesses and like, you know, whether it be months, weeks, or like a year later, like they eventually stop because like for whatever reason, but people don't know like how much time and like dedication requires.
And to those who don't know, we actually have a couple of entrepreneurs right here in this podcast. Y'all just give them a couple of tips and tricks on how to actually like keep going, like past the adversity of starting your own business.
I am running like a media company and basically do like photo videos for like different clients, stuff like that. We work with artists, sports teams, and different organizations. I actually shot with K Camp the other day. You guys didn't see that?
You talking about K Camp? K Camp?
Yeah, K Camp. I was at his listening party. Float to
Hey,
London.
what he said? Lake up. Okay, then.
But yeah, I got the opportunity to go out and shoot that, and yeah, it was a cool experience. But anyways, I'm gonna sidetrack. I think one of the main things you gotta take into account is like, or to like continue like what you're trying to do, not to like burn out and stuff like that. Just make sure it's something that you enjoy and that you can see yourself doing like in the long run.
Back to the topic of like saving and spending and whatnot, what are like some ways that you all incorporate saving or like creating a budget in your daily lives?
So every month, like first paycheck of the month, I kind of take out my budget. I first take for the entire month, and when I spend that, it's gone. That's how I save. Because in my case, I spend money on my car faster than I spend cash. So it's like in order for me to keep up how I'm spending, I just go ahead and take out what I think I'll spend for the month and just spend that. And when it's gone, it's gone. Like after I pay bills, you know, all that good stuff, once this cash is gone, it's gone. Like I'm broke for the month, and in my mind, I'm broke for the month. So that's how I can save.
One good way I found to save some money, I think that's a great way. Take out your money so you can just spend the cash and like, don't even look at the account.
Exactly.
I just don't like carrying cash though. So I could never do that. So what I do instead is like, I also do it from my check, my first check of the month. Like I'm spending 20%, like I'm taking 20% of that, and this is what I'm allowed to spend. Like this is my allowed to spend expenses. No, these are not for expenses. Like expenses, you know, they're gonna be taken out. But as far as like things that I don't have to buy, like I have to buy food, I have to buy gas, like that's what I have to buy. I have bills, you know, I have to pay those. But I don't have to buy food every day. I don't have to eat out every day. Like, so I just take 20% of that paycheck that I get, and like that's what I'm allowed to spend. And that helps you save the second check. And a lot of people in this game, like we're living check to check, and that's never a safe way to live. Like, because if something happened, what if you got a flat tire? You gotta wait for your check in 2 weeks?
Man.
One of the most popular methods to save is like the 50-30-20 plan. It goes to your needs, and 30% is spending, and 20% is to your like financial goals, like whether it be saving, debt, or investing and whatnot. Like to me as a college student, that hasn't necessarily been like super realistic.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we don't need 50% towards like we don't have like a big enough, unless you're living like alone or something, like, and you're like, you know what I'm saying, paying a lot of bills. You don't really need 50% of your earnings spent that way.
Well, as for me, like I should be having to spend money on like stuff I need while I'm in school. So like I'm kind of just like spending money regardless of what I do. Like, I have to spend money to live.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard.
You spend money on the most.
What I spend money on, it's definitely food. Definitely, like without even thinking. Yeah.
Well, that's a good point though. What do y'all spend the most money on? Now that we talking about men and money, let me see how y'all spend y'all.
I'm gonna say food too, because man, like, if you don't pack your lunch, bro, like you're gonna be hungry all day. You know you're gonna be hungry all day.
Like restaurants and everything are so expensive now, so it's like,
yeah.
I think I spend the most money on, and it's probably an unpopular opinion. I'll probably spend the most money on like t-shirts. T-shirts. Yeah, jackets too though. But probably the most that I probably spend item wise is probably t-shirts.
You probably do t-shirt every week or what?
Bro, it's because you know when you wash the white tees, like Clorox kind of make them look yellow. So I'm like, bro, I need a whole nother pack.
So how many white tees do you go through? Like,
that's a good question. Because listen, Costco got them for the cheap, like 5 a pack. So I probably go to Costco and get t-shirts probably like, what, 2-3 times a week? It's crazy.
What?
2-3 times a week?
It's crazy.
How fast do you change shirts? You wear them like every minute or what?
Oh, for sure. Like before we got on this car, when we said dress shirts, I just took a white tee off. It's crazy.
So your greatest, I mean, if you just cut down on white tees, you would be good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll probably have a Lambo. Alrighty, y'all, and that concludes this Boss Kidz Inc. Men's podcast. If y'all like this podcast, comment, like, share it, and you know, us 3 plus the other members, we gonna bring it back for y'all, discussing all the topics related to Boss Kidz Inc. and related to, you know, today's topic.
Yes, sir. And don't forget to smash that button to know when we post.
Please smash it.
Stay tuned for our next one, all right?
Stay tuned. And we out.